Nobody plays a better variety. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. A new AP poll finds that Americans generally think that both Joe Biden and Donald Trump have done more harm than good in the White House. The AP's Jennifer King.
Poll respondent Christina Elliott, a Republican from Texas, said she did well during the Trump presidency and didn't have to worry about filling up her tank or losing half of her paycheck to the grocery store. But she says she wasn't too keen on Trump's handling of abortion or his rhetoric. Texas Democrat Teresa Mourns says that under Biden, the cost of living has spiked out of control. Mourns says she believes Biden can do more. He just chooses to do other things.
The AP's Jennifer King reporting. Remembering O.J. Simpson, sports legend, actor, murder suspect at one time. He died Wednesday of prostate cancer at the age of 76. The AP's Margie Zarletta.
O.J. Simpson was a football hero, a Hollywood actor, and the subject of what became known as the trial of the century. Simpson played 11 seasons in the NFL, mostly with the Buffalo Bills. He was the first running back to rush for more than 2,000 yards in a season. After retiring, he went into broadcasting and acting, appearing in the Naked Gun movies and the Towering Inferno. His 1994 trial for murder in the deaths of his former wife and her friend gripped the nation with wall-to-wall live coverage. Simpson was acquitted but later found liable in a civil trial. I'm Archie Zaraletta.
This morning, Belgium says it's investigating what it believes is Russian interference in elections across Europe in June. Belgium says it's confirmed the existence of a network trying to undermine support for Ukraine. Back here in the States, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is investigating a recall of some Ford vehicles for gasoline leaks, saying in documents that the remedy doesn't fix the leaks. The recall involves thousands of Ford Bronco Sport SUVs from model years 2022 and 2023 and Escape SUVs from 2022. This is AP News. Instagram's rolling out something new to help teens and younger kids, it says.
Instagram's adding new features to protect young people and combat sexual extortion. The social media company announced in a blog post that it's trying to fight sexual scams and other forms of image abuse to try and stop criminals from contacting teenagers. That includes a new nudity protection feature for direct messages that blurs any images with nudity and, quote, encourages people to think twice before sending nude images, unquote. The feature will be turned on by default globally for teens under 18, and adult users will get a notification encouraging people to activate it. Instagram says they'll also be testing new ways to hide teens from criminal accounts. I'm Haya Panjwani.
Going up. The average rate on a 30-year mortgage is up to 6.88%, says Freddie Mac. That's the highest level in 5 weeks, a setback for prospective home buyers. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
You can host the best backyard barbecue when you find a professional on Angie to make your backyard the best around. Connect with skilled professionals to get all your home projects done well. Inside to outside, repairs to renovations. Get started on the Angie app or visit Angie.com today. You can do this when you Angie that.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Check out these deals at K&H Auto Supply. A Schumacher 12-volt 6-amp battery charger for $54.99. Lucas engine oil stop leak $13.99 for the 32-ounce size. And 3-piece flare nut wrench set for $21.99. Stop by K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store in Salem.
Parts City. Yeah, Parts City. Parts City.
Planning a home improvement project? Always remember that working near electrical wires or equipment can be dangerous. Keep an eye out for and avoid overhead lines when moving ladders or working on your roof. If you need to work near an electric line, ask your local electric cooperative to disconnect service wires so you can work safely. Keep safety first. Always. We are Missouri's electric cooperatives. Learn more at membersfirst.coop today.
At the KSMO studios, looking at the forecast, it does call for it to be a beautiful clear sky day. Now, it will be a little breezy again today. Not quite as breezy as yesterday, but not too far off the beaten path either. Plenty of sunshine today on a high about 67. We will have a northwest breeze throughout most of the day today. We're starting that breeze out right around 9-10 miles an hour this morning. It will increase this afternoon about 15 to 20. It could gust up to 30. Clear skies tonight with the low of 44. Winds will be out of the west to 5 to 10, and then become light and variable later tonight. Sunny on Saturday, 81 for a high. Winds will start out in the morning out of the southwest, anywhere at about 5 to 10, and then they'll increase at about 10 to 15 and gust to 25 by the afternoon. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low of 55 with southwesterly breezes expected to be about 12 to 18, gusting to 25 to 30. Sunshine Sunday, high of 83 with that same southwest wind at 12 to 20, still gusting to near 30 miles an hour on Sunday. It's going to be warm, though, high about 83. Clear Sunday night, low of 57, and sunny Monday, high of 84. Currently at the KSMO studio is a beautiful morning here in Dade County. Not super breezy. We do have a 9 to 10 mile an hour wind directly out of the west. We have 46 degrees. Feels like 41, though. So that wind is affecting that air, well, what our air temp is. 51% relative humidity, pressure on the rise, 30.07 inches, and climbing. And that's been weather on Operation Weather Watch. Complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. Local news on the way next in 90 seconds.
God, I'm so stressed. It's a brand new year and our business is busier than ever.
Uma.
What is that? Meditation?
I'm recommending the Uma cloud phone system with auto attendant and more than 35 features.
Uma?
Yep. Switching to Uma is a cinch. Starts at $19.95 per month per user, plus taxes and fees.
Uma.
Now you're feeling it. Visit Uma.com. That's OOMA.com to learn more. Uma. Smart communications for the smarter business.
Town & Country Bank brings you this message. Shopping online at your favorite shop at a public Wi-Fi hotspot may seem the perfect way to multitask. However, it's a risky proposition that could jeopardize your online security. Public Wi-Fi is a prime target for cyber criminals looking to steal your personal information. So it's strongly recommended that you avoid making any purchases via public Wi-Fi. Instead, always opt for a VPN or use your phone as a hotspot to keep your online shopping experience secure and stress-free. Town & Country Bank, member FDIC.
Say goodbye to wasting your hard-earned money and traveling long distances to get your MRI. This is Bobby Sullins, Radiology Director at Salem Memorial District Hospital. The hospital now has the newest technology in-house 5 days a week, and it's open bore, meaning you have ample room to get comfortable during your exam. If you have any questions, just give me a call at 729-6626. The Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
It is time for a look at news. Local news brought to you as a courtesy of your friends at Guard Trucking and Equipment in St. James. They've been serving the surrounding area for a couple of years. They want you to know that they are ready to assist you right here in the area with all your equipment needs. Chainsaws, mowers, tractors, even some construction equipment or even larger agriculture equipment. They sell it all. Your friends at Guard Trucking and Equipment in St. James. Talk with Matt McCarter today at Guard Trucking and Equipment at 14380 State Route B in St. James, or call them up at 573-265-5110. My name is Dan Stevens, bringing you local news on a Friday morning. It's April the 12th right here at KSMO, and we hope you're going to have an incredible day today and a fantastic weekend. Weather-wise, we're looking nice and warm, looking a little breezy, but looking nice and warm, so that's good. Let's just hope your plans are not interrupted by any of that wind that's going to be with us, especially over the weekend with some gusts, again, right around 25 to 35 miles an hour at times. So a little bit breezy out there. Let's go ahead and get to that news here at your hometown radio source on AM 1340, FM 95.7, online at KSMOradio.com, and your KSMO stream Facebook. Denton County Fire Protection District Board of Directors met Tuesday evening. After approval of the consent agenda and approval of the March minutes, the financial report was heard showing an ending balance of $222,902 as of March 31st. Bills, payments, and statements along with the budget were reviewed and then approved. During a calendar review, it was noted that on April 15th, there would be a walkthrough at the R1 school for a fire safety inspection. The monthly reimbursement report showed a total of 33 calls for the month of March and 105 calls year to date. Of those calls for service, 16 were fire calls, along with responding to 4 accidents, 3 alarm calls, 2 agency assists, 2 medical calls, and 1 each for a public service and utility problem call. 4 calls were listed as other. In old business, the lawn care service bids were presented for a $150 bid from Scenic Rivers and a bid of $80 from Larry Lundy. It was also suggested that Chief Floyd take care of getting the lawn mowed. The tower lease information was tabled until after a statement is received, as well as bids for the repair of water damage. It was reported to the board that the repeater has been installed and is now working properly. After a second reading of the bylaw change for closed sessions, a vote was made and carried to accept the latest changes to page 7 of the closed session and was made a permanent part of the bylaws. The board also discussed the truck and the SCBA financing. The bid for the Bank of Salem was 9% for 5 years. Progressive Ozark Bank was at 5.49% for 7 years. The Community Leasing Partners was at 5.99% for 7 years. And Town and Country Bank was at 5.25% for 10 years. The bid was approved from Town and Country Bank. In new business, Vince Murdoch came in to talk to the board about a bill he had received for a fire on his property on March 13th. He had received a bill for $6,636. After he explained the situation on how the fire started and that it involved more than just his property, it was decided to rescind the bill. He also offered to make a $500 donation to the department, which was accepted by the board. A bid from Darrell Hayes was presented for the repair, sealing, and restriping of the parking lot, but due to the cost being over $3,000, the board will need to obtain more bids before a decision can be made. The board also discussed a handicap ramp on the north side of the building, but no action was taken. Chief Floyd then gave his report to the board and said that the SCBAs are on order, but no delivery date has been given. He also mentioned that the vehicle fire training class hosted by Missouri State University of Columbia was a success with 19 attendees present. Floyd also reported that the department is updating the new software with inventory items and filters and items to service the trucks have also been ordered. The date was then set for the next meeting to take place. That'll be on Tuesday, May the 7th, and that will be at 6 o'clock at the fire station. The board then went into closed session where they approved probationary firefighter Mason Blair to be added to the roster, and they approved to move Assistant Chief Dennis Floyd to the position as Chief and Lieutenant Derek Thomas to the position of Assistant Chief. The meeting was then adjourned. The Denton County Commission met for their regular meeting at the courthouse Thursday. Attending that meeting was Grant Wilson from 8th District Representative Jason Smith's office, who wanted to let people know Smith would be at the Denton County Republican Lincoln Days Thursday, April 18th. Also in attendance is Mike Swires, who is asking, as a concerned citizen, what the status was of the broadband situation in Denton County. He is seeing all the surrounding counties receiving funding from the state for improved broadband, but is not seeing anything for Denton County. The commission told Swires they have been to numerous meetings on this, and presiding commissioner Gary Larson said it's brought up at every MRPC meeting. Currently, the Missouri Department of Economic Development has a window open where citizens can challenge what the Missouri broadband map shows as having adequate, little or no service. Challengers will be able to provide information that would indicate the locations that should or should not be available for funding. But time is running out, as the window for filing challenges will close on Tuesday, April 23rd. If you currently do not have broadband, you'll need to go to a location that offers public access to a computer or to a location that has internet service with your phone and go to the website ded.mo.gov, then /office broadband development, or if you go to ded.mo.gov, type in the term broadband availability challenge. That's also the link that you will click to if you go to the direct line. Enter the requested information that they ask for so you can challenge what they say might be what your internet connection is. You may not have any internet connection. They may say you have adequate or full coverage. But you have to do it by April 23rd. Candidate for 120th State Representative Lancer Blair was also in attendance at the commission meeting, and he said he attended the Crawford County Lincoln Days and a meeting of We the People in Crawford County. Denton County Treasurer Janita Williams gave the sales tax figures for the county, what they received in the month of April in the General Revenue Fund and Law Enforcement Sales Tax Fund was $98,610.46. That's up from the April 2023 receipts by $19,157. Year-to-date, those funds are up $3,610. For the Road and Bridge Fund, the county received $43,386.02. That's up $8,857 from April of 2023. Year-to-date, though, that fund is still down $1,173. The jail operating and trust funds each received $87,193.68 in April. That was up $17,771 over last April, and year-to-date those funds are down $1,156. In the road report, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said the work crews will be digging up a soft spot on the Chippewa County Road 4185. They will be identifying the base and rebuilding the road at that location by solidifying it and making it capable of handling good traffic. Once done, the county will re-chip and seal that part of the road and finish chip and sealing the rest of the roadway. Mowbray also said brush was going to be cut on County Road 6470. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk said workers were stockpiling gravel at the Road and Bridge Department, plus maintenance was being done on grader number 40, a new fuel tank was being put on truck number 82, and work was being done on the exhaust of truck number 122. Commissioner Larson said he and the commissioners attended the MAC Legislative Day and heard from Governor Mike Parsons on Monday. He also attended the TAC HUD, which is the HUD meeting, and the MRPC meeting that was held Thursday night. The Denton County Clerk, Angie Curley, said she attended the MAC board meeting on Monday where they discussed numerous issues. She went on to say that she balanced with the collector and assessor on monthly collections, add-ons, and abatements. She also said she is getting some preliminary work done on the August primary election. The next meeting of the commission will be Monday morning at 9 o'clock at the courthouse. That meeting is open to the public. Salem Memorial Hospital will be holding a special board meeting Sunday at 2 o'clock to swear in newly elected board members and discuss proposed policy and also a pledge of confidentiality. The board may then vote to go into closed session before they adjourn. That meeting is open to the public. Any person who would like to attend by telephone or electronic means, though, should contact the SMDH Administration Office today. 573-729-6626, extension 4005, and they will give you the access information you will need for the Sunday meeting. This Saturday at the Ozark Natural and Cultural Resource Center on Highway 19 at the exhibit called Crossroads, Change in Rural America. There'll be a panel presentation about the area on forestry, farming, and tourism. That'll begin at 10 o'clock in what is called In What Ways Do We Use Our Land? Also available for sale at the exhibit will be the Salem Walking Tour books. The exhibit is open Monday through Saturday, and there is no charge to visit the exhibit. The Crossroads exhibit is part of the Museum on Main Street, a collaboration between the Smithsonian Institution and State Humanities Councils nationwide. Support for the Museum on Main Street has been provided by the United States Congress. Sports is next when we come back.
Call the professionals at Gar Truck and Equipment, STAT.
What's happening to me?
Sir, you've been using your junk mower way too long. We need to get you on a new Ferris, Stihl, or Husqvarna mower from Gar Truck and Equipment fast.
Medic, the guys from Gar are here.
Quick, get him on that new zero-turn mower now. And there he goes. We saved another one.
Test drive your new Ferris, Husqvarna, or Stihl lawnmower from Guard Truck and Equipment today. Check out GarTruck.com.
7:43 in sports. Caden Moody's RBI double in the third inning drove in the only run as Blake Edwards and Roy Stevens combined a 3-hit shutout as Salem beat Thayer 1-0. Salem was 8-2 on the year, 4-0 in the SCA Conference. Edwards got the win. Stevens got the save. Salem will be at Waynesville this afternoon at 4:30. That game will not be heard on KSMO Radio. Salem track teams will be at Owensville today starting at 2:30 for their track meet. And the Salem Tennis Tigers beat Licking Thursday 9-0. Tennis Tigers will be hosting Mountain View on Monday at 4 o'clock. Cardinals will be in Arizona to face the Diamondbacks this weekend starting tonight at 7:45. The Cards will also play Saturday at 6:15 and Sunday at 2:15, and all the games can be heard on KSMO Radio. Kansas City, the Royals are hot. They swept Houston, winning Thursday 13-3. They got 9 runs in the first inning, their 7th straight win. The Royals will be in New York to face the Mets starting tonight. And the St. Louis Blues will continue their playoff hopes and quest tonight against Carolina and Sunday against Seattle. Those games will not be heard on KSMO due to St. Louis Cardinals baseball conflicts. And that is a look at local news and sports brought to you by Gar Trucking and Equipment. They're located in St. James on State Route B at 14380 State Route B. Come see them for all of your equipment needs, be it big or small, agriculture or construction. It doesn't matter. They sell it all at Gar Trucking and Equipment. Call them up at 573-265-5110. Talk with Matt McCarter, or you can just drop on by. They'd love to see you. You can also check them out on Facebook, Gar Trucking and Equipment. It's 7:45 at KSMO, and time for our daily investment report with the report coming your way from the offices of Joe Brand and Leah Nash of Edward Jones. That office is at 907 South Pershing. The number, 729-3831. Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC, and our daily investment report. With that report this morning, it's Leah Nash herself. Leah?
This is financial advisor Leah Nash from Edward Jones bringing the daily financial market report. U.S. equities closed higher. The Dow closed down 2 points at 38,459. The NASDAQ closed up 272 points at 16,442. The S&P 500 closed up 38 points at 5,199. And in the bond market, 10-year Treasury yield trading at 4.58%. Higher by 0.03 percentage points. In commodity markets, price of crude oil was down 58 cents at $85.63, and the spot price of gold was up $42.50 to $2,390.90. In stocks of local interest, Ameren Corporation closed down 23 cents at $72.05. AT&T closed down 31 cents at $16.42. Boeing Company closed down $1.27 at $173.36. Dollar General closed down 26 cents at $154.37. ExxonMobil closed down 41 cents at $121.79. McDonald's closed down 5 cents at $268.62. Microsoft closed up $4.67 at $427.93. PepsiCo closed down 59 cents at $168.36. Pfizer closed up 2 cents at $26.34. Procter & Gamble closed down $1.40 at $155.84. U.S. Bancorp closed down 11 cents at $41.92. And Walmart closed down 53 cents at $60.09. This has been today's financial market report brought to you by Edward Jones and financial advisors Joe Brand and Leah Nash, member SIPC, serving individual investors with personalized attention. Financial advice at 907 South Pershing in Salem, Missouri. If you'd like additional information, please stop by or contact us at 573-729-3831. Daily commentary is also located on our website at edwardjones.com.
Thanks, Leah, and don't forget to join us right here at KSMO for our next daily investment report coming your way this afternoon right around 5:30, 5:35, or Monday morning at 7:40 to 7:45, the daily investment report from the offices of Joe Brand, Leah Nash of Edward Jones, member SIPC at 907 South Pershing, 729-3831 for all your investment needs. We're 90 seconds away from Civic Happenings on your Friday morning, April the 12th. And then don't forget, about 9 o'clock, Mr. Daryl Skiles will be in with our South Central Regional Stockyards report. That's right here on KSMO Radio and AM 1340 and FM 95.7. Also streaming on KSMO Media at KSMORadio.com, KSMO Stream Facebook, and KSMO YouTube pages.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Country Mart. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available and clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at a store for your favorite items, then tell them your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan the QR code on the in-store flyer to learn more and start saving more today.
Healthcare.gov is here for you when life happens. If you lost your health coverage because of turning 26, going off Medicaid, leaving your job, or moving, you could be eligible to enroll in new coverage now. And if you need to update your coverage because of marriage or having a baby, you could also be eligible. But don't wait. There's a limited time to enroll. Check your eligibility at healthcare.gov today. Life happens. Get covered. Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
A life event could qualify you for a discount. Call me, Willie Strader, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance agent, and we will make sure you have the coverage you need.
Here at KSMO, it's time for weather on Operation Weather Watch, a complete summary of weather in the region and KSMO listening area. It's all brought to you by your friends at Healthy Then County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where tonight's the non-newlywed game. That'll be at 6:30. It's always a lot of fun. Few tickets do remain. Not many, just a couple. And you can still get those tickets at the Salem Community Center at the Armory at 1200 West Dorado Road. Call them if you have questions, 729-8163. Don't know the exact amount of tickets. I know that there's very few left. If you plan on attending, that's $25 per person. You can check that out today. Again, 729-8163 or stop by 1200 West Dorado Road. The non-newlywed game tonight at the Healthy Dane County Event Center. Should be lots and lots of fun. Always is. Hope you can make it out there to enjoy. An upper-level trough is moving off to the east this morning as an upper-level ridge will build in east into the plains. The ridge of surface high pressure will also move east and over the area by this afternoon and early this evening. This pressure gradient will tighten with some of the high pressure where winds are going to gust to 20 to 30 miles an hour, very similar to yesterday. This is going to develop later this morning and through the afternoon. As the surface high moves east, the winds should gradually start to weaken from west to east late this afternoon or early this evening. A surface high will move off to the east on Saturday as an upper-level ridge will move east over the region. Lots of things are moving east, aren't they? A surface low pressure will be developing across the plains, and the pressure gradient will tighten across the area between the surface high to the southwest and the surface low to the northwest. As a result, some gusty southwesterly winds will start to develop Saturday with gusts of 30 to 40 miles an hour. A warmer air mass will also advect into the region, allowing highs to warm in the upper 70s on Saturday and possibly even low 80s. A weak upper-level disturbance will move east through the region, flattening that ridge Saturday evening and night. A drier air mass will be in place, limiting some rain chances, but there could be a few sprinkles late Saturday evening and overnight. But most, if not all, locations should stay dry. Then highs on Sunday are going to warm to the low to middle 80s. Now, moisture will start to advect back into the region ahead of the system Sunday night and Monday, with dew points in the 60s expected across the area. Instability should start to increase across the region, but the question is just how much instability will be present, especially during the afternoon and evening hours on Monday and Tuesday. A strong cap will likely be in place across the area during the day Monday, but the better chances may occur west of the area closer to the dry line as well as the front. Deep layer shear will overspread the area and be a potential for severe weather across the region. That'll be west of the area through much of the day Monday, but it'll move into the area Monday night into Tuesday. Ahead of the cold front on Tuesday afternoon and evening, depending upon the exact timing of the front and how much instability can develop, details on potential severe weather across the area will be dependent on that timing. Therefore, can't really say when or how much or how nasty the weather can be until we get a little bit closer and see what that timing might be. Gusty winds, though, will develop across the area on Monday and especially Tuesday as that pressure gradient tightens again and the area of surface low pressure will move across our region. 62 is our high yesterday, 49 the low. Normal high, 68. Normal low, 44. Record high of 89 was in 1972. 22 the record low in 1940. No rain yesterday for the month at 1 and 19/20. 1 2/5 would be normal. 12 11/20 our total for the year. 9 7/8 would be normal. 6:34 the time of sunrise this morning. 7:39 the time of sunset. The extended forecast for Tuesday through Thursday, calling for partly sunny skies Tuesday with a chance of some showers possibly developing during the afternoon. So you should have some sunshine, late morning, midday, clouding out. We will have some clouds probably early in the morning as well, but they'll not go away. It will be windy. We'll have a high of 77. Chance of more showers and thunder showers in the evening Tuesday, then partly cloudy. A low of 57. And still breezy. Sunny Wednesday, I have 83. Then Wednesday night, for the most part, it'll be clear through the evening hours. But then late night, a chance of showers developing and a low of 57. That chance of rain will continue through the early morning Thursday. Then become mostly sunny by late afternoon. Still mild, high of 79. Here at the KSMO studios, take a break. Come right back with that local forecast next.
The Healthy Dent County Fitness Center is proud to announce that they are now offering free memberships to those who have the Silver Sneakers program, which is a benefit available through many Medicare plans. Silver Sneakers is the nation's leading community fitness program designed exclusively for older adults. Getting started is as easy as calling the Healthy Dent County Fitness Center at 739-1127 to see if you qualify, or stop by and sign up at the Fitness Center office, take a tour of the facility, and start working out at no cost. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, partnering together for your well-being. Stop by 1200 West Trollo Road or call 739-1127 to get all the details. Healthy Dent County and the Silver Sneakers program, together for your benefit.
At KSMO, sunshine is what we're going to have today. Don't even see a cloud out there right now. High about 67. We will have a northwesterly breeze, though, and that'll keep a little bit of a cool temperature out there in the air with 12 to 18 mile an hour winds expected by this afternoon. Right now, we're at about 8 to 15 mile an hour winds. And we could see some wind gusts up to 30 to 35. Clear skies tonight, low of 44. West winds 5 to 10 will become light and variable. Sunshine Saturday, high of 81. We will have southwesterly winds of 5 to 15, gusting to 25. Partly cloudy comes Saturday night, low of 55. Winds southwesterly at 12 to 20, gusting near 30 miles an hour. Sunny Sunday, very pleasant day, but breezy. High of 83. Southwesterly winds again 12 to 20, gusting up to 25 miles an hour. Clear Sunday night, low of 57, and sunny Monday, high of 84. Currently here at the KSMO studios, your hometown radio station. Our temperature reading is 47 degrees. We do have sunshine, plenty of it. 11 mile an hour winds are out of the west. 50% relative humidity. We have pressure on the rise, 30.07 inches. And it feels like 42 right now under our clear blue skies. And there you have it. Look what's going on in the world of weather, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us at KSMO and your friends at Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Army. Remember, if you have a special event or a special need that you need to get addressed or have to hold at a location, I'll tell you what, Community Center at the Army is a great place to go. The event center is got a lot of different amenities to it with the commercial kitchen. It's also got its own stereo system, also has a projection screen. You can get a projector, work it all there. Yep, even has spotlights now in some locations, some little mini spots that you can also have done for you as well if you have a special attention needed to be pushed on a guest. A lot of different things going on there at Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory. If you need a great place to go, not only do they have that big event center, but they also have the smaller meeting rooms as well. Get in touch with them at 729-8163, Healthy Dent County and the Salem Community Center at the Armory, where health, education, and the community, they all meet. Keep it here, KSMO, 90 seconds from Civic Happenings on your hometown radio station.
Angie's List is now Angie, and we've heard a lot of theories about why.
I thought it was an eco move. Fewer words, less paper.
No, it was so you could say it faster.
No, it's to be more iconic.
Must be a tech thing.
But those aren't quite right. It's because now you can compare upfront prices, book a service instantly, and even get your project handled from start to finish.
Sounds easy.
It is, and it makes us so much more than just a list. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI, or download the app today.
Hello, my name is Dr. Nasser Al-Masalma, but you can call me Dr. Al. I am a board-certified physician on internal medicine at SMDH, Family Medicine, where I look to find the cause of your health problem, then prescribe the right treatment and remedy to make you healthy again. I'm accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Every day, Cintas service reps help businesses get ready for the workday. They provide freshly laundered workwear delivered every week. Mats, mops, restroom and cleaning supplies. First aid and safety products to help your employees stay safe. They even test and inspect fire extinguishers and emergency lights. Cintas helps keep your business running smoothly. See what Cintas can do for you. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
At the KSMO studios, it is now time for a look at our Civic Record. It's a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. The Civic Record being brought to you as a courtesy of all of us right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. And, of course, also brought to you by Southtown Furniture on Highway 19 South. You know, we talk about all the different things that they have at Southtown. And, of course, too, you can always count on the great service you get down there, too. So if you're looking for something in particular, you've got it in mind. Maybe it's something to match your current set of furniture, or maybe it's something unique that you have seen somewhere, but you're not sure where you can find it. Talk to their great sales staff, and they can search it up, look it up, find it, and help you out in a great way where you may not really even know where to begin to start looking. So give them a call at 729-3422. Feel free to stop on in 1601 South Highway 19, or you can go online and maybe you'll see that same piece that you may have spotted somewhere else, just out and about. Southtown Furniture here in Salem. You can go online at southtownfurnituresalem.com. It is where the bargains are, located at 1601 South Highway 19, right here in Salem. Part of the Ballard family of furniture stores serving you since 1922. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are. Leon Leo Bays of Steelville passed away on Sunday at the age of 53. Funeral services for Leon Leo Bays will be held Sunday morning at 11 at the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel, with visitation to be held from 6 to 8 this evening at the Viburnum Chapel of Wilson Mortuary. Burial will be in the Upper Indian Creek Cemetery. Leon Leo Bays is survived by his wife Tana Bays of Steelville, a daughter Brooklyn Piro, and husband Maverick of Bald Knob, Arkansas. Stepchildren Lacey Turnbow and husband Justin of Davisville, and Devin Griffin and wife Kelly of Steelville. A brother, Leroy Bays of Viburnum, plus 6 grandchildren and a host of nieces, nephews, relatives, and friends. All the arrangements are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Viburnum for Leon Leo Bays, whose funeral services will be held at 11 this Saturday morning at the Wilson Mortuary Viburnum Chapel. John Richard Taylor of Steelville passed away Wednesday, April 10th at the age of 86. Funeral services for John Richard Taylor will be held at 11 o'clock Monday morning at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville, with visitation Sunday from 5 to 8. Interment will be in the Steelville Cemetery. John Richard Taylor, survived by his wife Carolyn Taylor of Steelville, 2 daughters Margaret Ingram of Des Moines, Iowa, and husband Chris, and Melissa Aubuchon of Aurora, Illinois, and husband Jim. 4 grandchildren, sisters Wanda Halbert of Steelville, also Georgia Helderman of Whitewater, Missouri, and husband Wayne, and Patsy Havens of St. James and husband John. A brother-in-law, Perry Price of Rolla, sisters-in-law, Debbie Langston in Jefferson City, Sally Russo of Jacksonville, Florida, and husband Tom, Pat Shelley of Atlanta, Georgia, and other relatives and friends. Memorials may be made at the Steelville Food Pantry. Cards are available, and all the arrangements are under the direction of the Britton Bennett Funeral Home of Steelville for John Richard Taylor, whose funeral services will be held at 11 o'clock. That will be Monday morning at the Britton Bennett Funeral Home in Steelville. You're invited to come on out and enjoy some karaoke tonight at the Salem Eagles Club with Stagecoach Productions from 7 to 11. The kitchen will also be open from 5 to 8 for those who like to enjoy a great meal. It's open to everybody. Come on out and be a part of the fun with karaoke by Stagecoach Productions, 7 to 11 tonight at the Eagles Club out Highway 32 West, just past the airport. It is on the north side of the road, and everybody's welcome to attend. The Victor Baptist Church will be having a free giveaway Saturday morning starting at 9 till 1 o'clock in the afternoon Saturday out at the church in Annette. No charge. Everything is free. So come on out. No requirements of income, no paperwork you have to bring or nothing. The Victor Baptist Church in Annette has these giveaways every second Saturday of every month, where you'll find small household items and toys, coats, games, decorative items, clothing for all seasons, much more. No charge. It's all free. Victor Baptist Church in Annette, their free giveaway. It's going to be held tomorrow, 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. And everybody's invited out Saturday to the Salem Eagles Club. They'll be having karaoke by Stevie Smalltown Karaoke DJ from 7 to 11. The kitchen is open from 5 to 8, and it's open to everybody. Come on out to the Eagles Club. That'll be Saturday night, April 13th, located on Highway 32 West, and be a part of the karaoke with Stevie Smalltown Karaoke and DJ from 7 to 11. That's out of the Eagles Club. All are welcome to attend. More of our Civic Record next when we do come right back.
Southtown Furniture in Salem is your local authorized appliance dealer for Speed Queen washers and dryers. Speed Queen is the most dependable washer and dryer available today, featuring their famous commercial design using only the highest quality metal components. These components are tested for over 10,000 cycles or 25 years of life at 8 loads per week. Your clothes will always come out cleaner with Speed Queen's large size agitator and wash tub, both rotating, allowing water to move through the heaviest fabric to create a better, gentle wash. Stop by Southtown Furniture today, your local authorized appliance dealer for Speed Queen washers and dryers, Highway 19 South, right here in Salem. It's Southtown Furniture.
And let's see what's cooking at the Salem Nutrition Center today. If I can find my page. All right, let's see what's cooking there now at that Salem Nutrition site, and they will have for you today grilled cheeseburgers on bun with baked beans and cheesy tater tots. This is available in the Salem Senior Center. That's where the Salem Nutrition site is located at 604 North McGrath Lane. Lunch is from 11 to 12:30, and they start serving soup and salad at the soup bar and salad bar at 10:30. Everybody's welcome to come and have a meal at the Salem Nutrition site. All ages, doesn't matter. Tall, small, old, young, come on out and enjoy a great meal. Suggested contribution if you're 60 and above is $5. If you're under the age of 60, the meal will cost you $7. Again, that meal will be grilled cheeseburgers on bun, baked beans, and cheesy tater tots. Don't forget, everybody's welcome to come on out to the Salem Nutrition site, 604 North McGrath Lane. If you have questions, call 729-2373, 729-2373. Don't forget, the menu can change without notice. And there you have it, a look at what's going on in our Civic Record. It is a program of church and civic news and a mention of persons recently deceased. The Civic Record is brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here at KSMO, your friends at Southtown Furniture, Highway 19 South. Remember to stop on by, visit, browse around the store, take your time, look around, feel, sit down, touch, kneel down, whatever you need to do. Check out that fantastic fabrics of the beautiful furniture, the incredible bedding, and of course, if you're needing appliances, they've got you covered too. Your friends at Southtown Furniture on Highway 19. Feel free to stop on in and see them. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and they're ready to answer any questions you might have. But you can browse on their website 24/7 of every day at SouthtownFurnitureSalem.com. Southtown Furniture, that is where the bargains are. It's 8 minutes after 8, top of the hour time, brought to you courtesy of Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. And if you want to find out more information about how you can put things together for yourself for the future, get in touch with Doug. Yeah, I mean, he can be the instrument that helps you get to that location, that goal, but you have to make those decisions yourself. He can give you the options, talk to you about if you want to be aggressive or passive. Do you want to be safe, or do you want to just put yourself out there and go for everything? You know, some people, they like to gamble a little bit with everything, and then some people are very protective of their money. So it all depends on what your particular strategic idea is. Let Doug work with you to match it up with the different programs that are available. That's the secret and the key. Southtown Furniture in Salem, bringing you our Civic Record and top of the hour time, brought to you by Doug Wisdom and Wisdom Financial Services. 729-7508. Ready. We have got in this 8 o'clock hour coming your way some news from the Missouri Net. We'll look at that Salem Nutrition Center's menu again, and then we also will have for you some news from the Missouri Net and AP, the sports news from the Missouri Net, I should say, and that's all still coming up in this 8 o'clock hour right here at KSMO Radio, your hometown radio station. We really do thank you for being a part of our morning. Hope your day is going to be an incredible one. Now, again, going to be a little bit breezy. Watch out for that dust. Well, last night I was leaving the ballpark after the Tigers won. Man, that wind was coming out of the west-northwest and blowing a lot of dust and debris in the air. So make sure if you are going to be out there and you have to face that wind, have some kind of eye covering, sunglasses or regular glasses, or goggles or something, or a hat to kind of pull down over your eyes. Man, there was just a lot of stuff blowing around. So, again, you don't want to really get all that in your eyes, especially a little piece of soot gets in your eye. Man, it hurts. So you definitely want to make sure you protect your eyes from that wind. So watch out looking directly into it. And, again, right now it's blowing directly from the west. So kind of keep that in mind. And we do have a lot of different things blowing around out there right now. So watch out for those wind gusts of 30 to 40 miles an hour, which could occur later on this afternoon. All righty, let's get to that news from the Missouri Net shortly, about 2 minutes from right now.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
Imagine your team always looking and feeling their best in high-performance technical workwear. Cintas can make it happen. They have garments for almost every job imaginable. And with the Cintas Workwear program, you get freshly laundered garments delivered every week for everyone on your team. Great garments without the bother of laundry. That's a real perk for employees. Find out how Cintas can boost team image and morale. Visit Cintas.com.
Oh, I'm ready!
And get ready for the workday.
Black vultures can be harmful to livestock operations across Missouri. Missouri Department of Agriculture Director Chris Chin.
We are encouraging producers to keep your cattle up close where there's a lot of human activity, especially when you're calving. If you're looking for a depredation permit, we encourage you to reach out to the Missouri Farm Bureau. They're able to issue you a permit that will allow you to take up to 5 of the black vultures. We also are encouraging farmers and ranchers and producers to be reaching out to their University of Missouri Extension office. They have a lot of valuable resources to help you mitigate black vultures on your farm. We We also have funds available at the Department of Agriculture to reimburse for necropsy results when the loss is determined to be by a black vulture. This determination has to come from a certified veterinarian or the U.S. Department of Agriculture Wildlife Services. You can find more information about black vultures on the Missouri Department of Agriculture website at agriculture.mo.gov.
Missouri Net News, I'm Marshall Griffin. Missouri wants to step up its game to attract manufacturing companies and jobs to the state. The State House has given preliminary approval to a plan that could give a tax credit of up to 20% to companies who invest a minimum of $1 billion and create at least 500 jobs in Missouri. Republican Representative Chad Perkins from Northeast Missouri's Bowling Green says the bill would help the state to know what it can offer prior to meeting with companies.
So you're not making deals on an individual basis, but rather the rules exist for everyone. I think that's really well written. I think it's great for economic development, and I think that it's going to be transformative in so many ways to the economy in the state of Missouri.
Under the bill, there would be requirements to meet, along with repayment penalties if the company does not reach performance requirements set by the state. A pair of state senators are looking to ban child marriage in Missouri. Currently, 16 and 17-year-olds can get married with a parent's permission. But legislation co-sponsored by Kansas City Democrat Lauren Arthur looks to change that.
For the people who find themselves trapped in these kinds of marriages, it makes all the world of difference. And we have an opportunity to do something and to prevent more horrific stories from taking place.
The bill passed the Senate Thursday and heads to the House. A fire along the Buchanan and Platte County lines in northwest Missouri is mostly contained at this hour. It's located near Bean Lake in the Iatem power plant. The wind significantly pushed the fire as it jumped the road in multiple locations. KMBC-TV reports that residents were evacuated from the area and that 4 homes were damaged, but no injuries. 1 firefighter has been treated for smoke inhalation. And water would be harder to export from Missouri to other states under a bill given initial approval by the State House. The measure would bar any person from exporting water in Missouri out of state without a permit from the Department of Natural Resources. The supporters expressed concerns about preserving Missouri's water supply during the ongoing drought. This is Missouri Net.
In search of the perfect cut for your lawn? Join the pursuit by choosing from a full line of Steel mowers. From gas and battery options to zero turns and push mowers, Steel offers a wide range of mowing solutions for homeowners and professionals. Right now, get 0% financing on your purchase with a Steel zero-turn mower. Real Steel. Find yours at steelusa.com/mowers. Available at select dealers. Financing available on qualifying purchases and subject to credit approval. See dealer for details.
Missouri's black vulture numbers are increasing, and their aggressive nature can cause problems for livestock producers. If you suspect a black vulture problem on your farm, let the USDA and the Missouri Department of Agriculture help you. Reimbursement for necropsy and death loss is available to farmers if livestock loss is determined to have occurred because of black vultures. The black vulture remains a federally protected bird in the USA, so contact the USDA or Missouri Department of Agriculture for mitigation options. For more information, visit agriculture.mo.gov. That's agriculture.mo.gov.
Lieutenant Governor Mike Kehoe will be traveling to Texas on Saturday as part of Operation Lone Star. Anthony Morabith reports.
Kehoe will meet with Missouri State Highway Patrol troopers to receive an update on Operation Lone Star. Governor Mike Parson ordered about 200 National Guard members and up to 22 Highway Patrol troopers to the U.S.-Mexico border for Operation Lone Star, which is designed to curb illegal border crossings and smuggling. Kehoe reiterates Parson's comments that, quote, until the southern border is secure, every state is a border state, unquote. Parson is scheduled to visit Missouri's deployment in May. Anthony Morabith, Missouri Net.
The Missouri Department of Transportation says 35 deaths occurred in work zone crashes last year, marking the highest number of deaths in state history. Distracted driving contributed to nearly 600 work zone crashes, 5 of which resulted in death. And Diane Lynch, president of Stevens College in Columbia, has announced that she'll retire effective May of next year. Stevens College is recognized as the second oldest women's college in the United States. This is Missouri Net.
Hi, my name is Dr. Tiffany Bland. I'm the new MD at SMDH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment today. SMDH Family Medicine is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Salem Memorial District Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Let's see what's cooking at the Salem Nutrition Center for their menu today. And there will be grilled cheeseburgers on bun with baked beans and cheesy tater tots. Remember, lunch is served from 11 to 12:30 at the Salem Nutrition site located inside the Salem Senior Center at 604 North McGrath Lane. Suggested contribution is $5 if you're 60 and above. If you're under the age of 60, it's $7, but all ages, anybody, everyone is welcome to come and eat at the Salem Nutrition site. Don't forget, they have a soup and salad bar that they start serving at 10:30. So come on by. Lunch again, 11 to 12:30 at the Salem Nutrition site, where today's meal will be grilled cheeseburgers on bun with baked beans, cheesy tater tots, and a beverage. And don't forget that if you have any questions, to call them at 729-2373. That's the Salem Nutrition Center's menu. Don't forget the menu can change without notice. Every weekday, we bring you that Salem Nutrition Center's menu as a courtesy of KSMO Radio, 1340 AM and 95.7 FM. Appreciate you joining us. We got some AP news coming up and statewide sports news from Missouri Net. And we have Daryl Skiles coming in with the South Central Regional Stockyards Report at 9 o'clock this morning here on KSMO Radio.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find knee spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49, and Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Our music is our success. KSMO Salem.
This is AP News. I'm Rita Foley. Israel has a warning.
Israel's military says it's prepared to defend the country and strike back if Iran decides to retaliate for this month's deadly airstrike on the Iranian consulate in Syria. Tehran holds Israel responsible for the attack, which the US military believes Israel carried out. Israel has not commented on it. The increased tensions have sparked concern that Israel's war against Hamas in Gaza could spill over into the rest of the Middle East. The war has pushed Gaza into a humanitarian crisis, leaving more than 1 million people on the brink of starvation. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
We've been talking with Americans about Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
A majority of Americans are dissatisfied with both President Biden and former President Trump on major issues, reflecting an electorate that's largely disappointed with the choices for this year's general election. That's according to a new poll by the Associated Press and the NORC Center for Public Affairs Research. When asked which president did more to help people like them, roughly 1/3 say Donald Trump and about 1/4 say Joe Biden. But 30% of adults said neither Biden nor Trump. Biden scored lower on the cost of living, with only 2 in 10 thinking his presidency was helpful, while Trump's presidency rated not much better at 4 in 10. On immigration and border security, 46% think Trump's presidency helped a little or a lot. Only 16% said the same for Biden. I'm Jennifer King.
Millions of Americans are already weary of the rain, but today there's going to be more. Heavy rain and strong wind in areas from the Midwest to the east. Gunfire in Memphis early this morning. 2 police officers shot and wounded. 2 suspects also shot. No word on their conditions. The officers were investigating a report of a suspicious vehicle when the gunfire began. A 3rd officer grazed by gunfire has been treated for minor injuries. Gas is $3.63 a gallon as you start your weekend, up 5 cents in a week. This is AP News. There is some concern among health experts about an outbreak of measles. The AP's Shelley Adler has this story.
U.S. measles cases are up this year. There have been 17 times as many measles cases in the country in the first 3 months of this year compared with the average number seen in the first 3 months of the previous 3 years. The authors of the government report say the increase represents a renewed threat to measles elimination in the U.S. There have been more than 110 cases of the contagious disease so far. The report adds that most of the recent cases involved unvaccinated Americans who got infected in the Middle East and Africa and brought measles back to the U.S. I'm Shelley Adler.
Heavy rains pounding Kenya have led to the deaths of at least 13 people and displaced about 15,000 people, says the UN. There's flash flooding, too. I'm Rita Foley, AP News.
Frustrated with slow internet speeds?
Missouri is set to spend more than $1 billion to bring broadband internet to locations without service. You have until April 26th to submit evidence that service has been incorrectly reported for locations that should be marked as unserved and eligible for funding. To check service reported for your home or business, go to broadbandmap.mo.gov. That's all one word, broadbandmap.mo.gov. Brought to you by the Missouri Department of Economic Development.
Without the ones like you, who work tirelessly to keep things running, everything would suddenly stop. Hospitals, factories, schools, and power plants, they all depend on you. No matter the weather, emergency, or time of day, you're the ones who get it done. At Grainger, we're here for you with professional-grade industrial supplies. Count on real-time product availability and fast delivery. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Missouri Nut Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. We got to give some love to the Royals. They are on a tear. After beating the Houston Astros 13-3 Thursday afternoon, they complete the 3-game sweep. They extend their winning streak to 7 games. Manager Matt Quattrero.
It's a great feeling. I'm really happy for those guys. They've put in a ton of work, and to get off to that kind of start and sustain it for a full week is really challenging and really rewarding.
Bobby Witt raking. He had 4 hits, including 2 home runs and 5 RBIs.
We always expect to win when we walk in the clubhouse. This group's just clicking. It's a really fun environment. A lot of really good players and really good people too. They all expect to win. Everyone that walks in this door, that's part of this. As part of this team, expects to win.
The Royals are 9-4. They didn't win 9 games last year until May 7th. They'll visit the Mets this weekend. The Cardinals activated Lars Nootbaar from the IL. He hurt his ribs during spring training. He's available as the Cardinals start a weekend series against Arizona. The Cardinals are 6-7. The D-backs 6-7. Mizzou baseball found themselves down 10 runs to Georgia. They tried to make a comeback, pulling to within 3 in the 8th, but they fell short, losing 15-10. Number 14 Mizzou softball, big weekend at home. They're hosting number 9 Florida. Kentucky men's basketball will hire BYU head coach Mark Pope to become their next head coach. He played for Kentucky, was a member of their '96 national title team. Mizzou Athletics has their Come Home Tour, hitting different spots around the state. They were in Sedalia last night. Monday, they'll be in KC at Chicken and Pickle. Tuesday in Jeff City at Capitol Bluffs Event Center, and next Wednesday, the Oasis Hotel and Convention Center in Springfield. Dave Matter says Coach Drinkwitz will be there.
Yeah, Coach will be at several of these events. We know we've got him committed. We're going to have other head coaches out there as well. We're still kind of finalizing the list of who will be at every event. We're also, this year, it's going to be a little bit different. We're going to have student athletes at every stop.
Bill Pollock, Missouri Nut Sports. Hi, I'm Bill Pollock, host of Show Me Today, Missouri's daily radio show that brings you captivating stories of Missouri's people, places, and topics.
Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to stay connected with all of them.
If you miss a segment or an entire show, download our podcast. We'd love to have you.
They are just showering you with affection and love. You want to think, is this real?
Oh, it's real. Subscribe to Show Me Today on Apple or wherever you find your favorite podcast and add us to your list.
Show Me Today.
7 million children suffer from asthma, more than any other chronic disease. Most asthma attacks are caused by allergic reactions to allergens, including those left behind by cockroaches and mice. In fact, 82% of U.S. households contain mouse allergens, and cockroaches are found in up to 98% of urban homes. How can you protect your family? Find out at pestworld.org. A message from the National Pest Management Association and the American College of Allergy, Asthma, and Immunology.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
With everything for your car or truck.
You'll find knee spring deals at K&H Auto Supply. Gumot intake valve cleaner for $12.99 for the 11-ounce size. Blue Devil oil stop leak only $14.49, and Blue Devil head gasket sealer for $29.99. Come on by today at K&H Auto Supply, your Parts City Auto Parts store here in Salem.
Parts City, yeah, Parts City, Parts City.
Let's take a look at that weather, brought to you by Titan Paving and Drainage. You know, if you have a question or two about your home's water situation, like runoff water eroding your yard, or maybe you don't know how to stop it, or maybe you have a lot of standing water in that driveway after a rain that should not be, you know, these problems can be corrected. Get in touch with Titan Paving and Drainage. Talk with Don Mutz. He can answer the questions you might have. 453-6379. That's Don Mutz at Titan Paving and Drainage at 453-6462 or 453-6379. Check them out. Let them check out your issue and give you a possible correction to your problem and let you decide if that's the direction you want to go. There may be a couple of different solutions to your issue. Let Don Mutz help you out. Titan Paving and, of course, Drainage right here in Salem, Missouri. That forecast does call for sunshine today. Looking good there. High about 67. It will be somewhat breezy again today, kind of like yesterday, but not probably as many gusts. We had an awful lot of gusts yesterday, getting up to about 40 miles an hour. I don't think we'll see too many of that, but we could see some gusts up to about 30 miles an hour today, with northwesterly winds pretty consistent from the west and northwest throughout the day at about, well, we're going to say about 10 to 15 miles an hour. It looks like that's about where they're going to stay. But again, could gust up to 25 to 30. Clear tonight, low of 44. Those winds will die down to about 5 to 7 miles an hour out of the west. For our Saturday, sunny skies and a high of 81. Those southwesterly winds will start to pick back up again. 5 to 15, gusting at 25. Partly cloudy Saturday night, low of 55 with a southwesterly breeze. Still in double digits, 12 to 18 miles an hour, gusting up to 30. Sunny Sunday, high of 83 with southwesterly breezes, 12 to 20, still gusting up to 25 to 30 miles an hour. Sunday night, clear, low of 57. And sunny Monday, high of 84. Currently at the KSMO studios. Right now, your hometown radio station, our temperature reading is 50, but it doesn't feel like 50. It feels like 45. Winds are out of west-northwest, 13 mile an hour, 44% relative humidity, and the pressure climbing 30.08 inches, making it feel like 45. Lots of sunshine, though. KSMO, your hometown radio source. Coming up next, we have for you our agribusiness news from the state of Missouri, brought to you as a courtesy of all of us here at KSMO. It's called the Missouri Report from the Brownfield Farm Market Network. It comes your way right after this word from your friends at Titan Paving and Drainage, bringing you a look at our weather.
Looking to grade and then pave a project on your property? Don't look at trying to coordinate multiple contractors to get the job done. Let Titan Paving and Drainage handle all phases of the project from design to installation, using the latest in technology and equipment to provide you with the driveway or the parking area you desire in the most cost-effective way. Call Don Mutz of Titan Paving and Drainage at 453-6462 or 453-6379 and let him explain to you how to get the job done right.
I'm Brent Barnett with the latest agribusiness news on Brownfield. Ag lenders say economic conditions have softened and margins are thinner compared to recent years. But financial stress in agriculture should be limited this year. Brownfield's Kara Hart has this report from the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's Ag Advisory Meeting.
Ty Kreitman with the Federal Reserve Bank of Kansas City says agriculture is coming off a few years of exceptional strength.
That strength allows borrowers to put cash on their balance sheet.
And even though the outlook for the ag sector is okay this year, he says several risks remain, including higher interest rates.
On average, you're looking at a 9% to 8% rate. I mean, there's a range there, right? So you could be as high as 10 or more.
Kreitman says what happens beyond 2024 depends on how long those higher interest rates last.
The path of interest rates is really going to be dependent on the path of inflation.
And what happens with commodity prices. Reporting from Overland Park, Kansas at the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's Ag Advisory Meeting, I'm Kara Hart for Brownfield.
A climatologist says he's concerned about drought conditions across parts of the Corn Belt despite some recent precipitation. Brian Fuchs with the National Drought Mitigation Center says long-term drought signals remain prevalent.
We still are seeing pockets of dryness in southern Missouri into southern Illinois, but really the long-term drought issues that we've been really focusing on in the Midwest and in parts of the Central Plains have been, from that Wisconsin through Iowa into eastern Nebraska and also central Kansas.
He tells Brownfield some parts of the region had better than expected winter moisture, and that could help lead to a strong start to the growing season. Artificial intelligence is improving the accuracy of weather forecasting. Brownfield's Larry Lee has this report from the Wisconsin Agricultural Bankers Conference.
Eric Snodgrass with Nutrient Ag Solutions says using artificial intelligence is a major move in modern weather forecasting.
Back on February 29th, the European Center for Medium Range Weather Forecasting, the ECMWF as we commonly call it, they released their AI model to the public for free, and we're testing it against all of our other forms of forecasting.
Snodgrass says the Europeans built their AI model based on historical data going back to 1940, and so far
it has been a good performer. I've been very impressed with the way it's been able to pick up on certain things days before the other models have.
But Snodgrass says AI won't replace human forecasters. In Wisconsin Dells, Wisconsin, I'm Larry Lee, Brownfield Ag News.
USDA has higher expectations for 2024 U.S. red meat and poultry production. Beef is seen at 26.5 billion pounds, up 130 million from March. More news at brownfieldagnews.com. I'm Brent Barnett, Brownfield.
My mom's got a new Case IH tractor, and it can do it all. Bale hay all day. See in the dark with its powerful LED lights. Hook up all the implements. Shift like a race car. Steer with ease. And it can also cool my juice box. Yeah, her Case IH tractor can do everything she needs it to.
Looking for a tractor that can do it all? Check out caseih.com.
Buyers and sellers of heavy equipment across the country are turning to Purple Wave Auction. Our full-service auction professionals handle every part of each transaction, so sellers can get back to running their businesses and bidders can trust us to make the buying process safe and simple. Our transparent marketplace is free of reserves, minimum bids, and hidden fees. If you're upgrading or downsizing, or just want to update your inventory of farm, construction, or fleet equipment, then don't wait. Visit purplewave.com today. Purple Wave Auction. Straight, simple, sold.
Hello, my name is Samantha Welch. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMDH Family Medicine. If your family is in need of a medical provider, I'm accepting new patients of all ages. Our clinic is located at Physicians Office Building 3 on the SMDH campus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurance. Please call 729-8000 to set up an appointment. Salem Memorial Hospital, every patient, every encounter, every time.
Have you seen Town Screen yet?